afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Simulation Fallen Nation. Welcome back along to Oakfield Farm. We are out in the fields again finally, and we're getting some spraying done. We are in some barley here that we need to get sprayed off. We're putting a kind of a flea beetle pesticide down now to try and get rid of some nasty critters we've had, and just starting to kind of take their toll on the barley here as it's starting to grow. Getting a little bit broad-leafed now as well, so it's really kind of progressing, and we want to just get these beetles controlled, really. But look at my view today. It's just glorious. Absolutely stunning day today. Really, really is nice to work on top of the hill here, on either side of the valley now, actually, as we continue to increase our area of operation. So that's fantastic news. We're going to get this field finished up here probably quite shortly, actually. We've got the headlands done. We're just pushing through. We've got the tree coming up though, the dreaded tree soon, so we'll get past that one, and then yeah, we're wrapping this up, and then we've got some toys to go and have a look at. Our truck has arrived, following on from the last episode where we went to have a look at the new lorry. We were able to find it, and not only that, we were able to buy it, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to unveil that one. We also have a few different bits of equipment to go with it, so we haven't got the bulker trailer yet. Now the bulker trailer is still away, having some work done to it, but we picked up a second-hand bulker, so it needs to have a bit of an overhaul really, and then finally a spray down, so that's going to be a while. That said, everything else is good to go. We've got a low loader and a flatbed, so we're in great nick really. I'm very happy with how that's progressed. So yeah, now all we need to do is see if we can find another a good driver. We're still waiting to hear back to see if someone I had in mind is going to pull through. Hopefully we'll do. But yeah, we'll wait and see on that front. But yeah, overall everything is coming along very nicely. What we do need to do once we get back to the yards, also run some of our cattle equipment, some of our feeder, our straw blower. Run that down to Charlie's. He's going to sell it for us. So the time has come to get rid of that. As the jets come back on. So what we're going to do here is just take, we're going to go around left. Be careful we don't crack that boom into the trees. Trying to stay away from the tree island there, make sure we don't crack into it with the boom. That'd be an expensive mistake. That beep you can hear is the GPS. That's the tractor reconnecting to the GPS lines. And then when we get to the end here in turn, you'll hear it double beep as it kind of disengages again. And away you go. Click back in. And just like that, the grind up the hill continues. We are looking good. We're slowly burning through. We should just have enough to cover this field. There's only a couple more passes we need to worry about, but it's certainly getting down a little bit. But yeah, I thought we'd get out here and make the most of this weather, as it is still dry. It's supposed to get a lot worse over the coming weeks again, so we'll have to watch that. Hopefully it doesn't, but we are due a little more rain apparently. We always seem to be due more rain. Excellent, and we're good to go. So how are we doing, everyone? I hope we're all very well. How has your weekend been? What have we been getting up to? I hope you've had the great weather that some of us have had. Now, like I say, it's just starting to turn a bit foul, but if that's based off of the weather we had, then I'm fine with that. It's good growing weather, if nothing else. But I hope whatever you've been getting up to is good. If you're a neighbour of mine here on Oakfield Farm, do let me know what you're working on. And I may well see you around at some point. But like I say, right now we're pushing in. All of our ground that's going to be drilled this year has been drilled. Cover crop has even started to come through on that new field of ours, which is fantastic news. Look forward to being able to progress with that in the back end of the year. So yeah, it's all very interesting at the moment. Lots happening. We still have a few, probably about 150 tons of cereal crops left to get rid of. That is mainly oats and the spelt that we still have, so we're looking to I was thinking of getting a contractor in to come and haul that out, but then I'm waiting to see how long my bulker trailer is going to take to be ready, because we may as well do it on our own if we have the we'll have the equipment by that point, so it just seems silly for us. Excellent stuff. So we're going to get ourselves up to the top of this field here. We'll take the tractor back down to the yard where we'll put some more spray into it for tomorrow, where we're going to have to go up over on the other side of the valley there. We'll get that covered up, but I don't think we'll do that today. I want to look at the other projects today. As a few comments asking for us to keep hold of the TW, which we have done. Decided not to sell that for now. I'm sure we can find use for it. You know, pulling a header trailer around and things like that at harvest time. So we'll keep a hold of it for now. Maybe put the rake onto the front of it as well. Now what you will see is the drill didn't put any tram lines in here, which is quite odd. We had Barry drilling this field when he was still here, and for some reason the computer box on the drill wasn't working properly, so it wasn't, it didn't integrate with the GPS properly, and the GPS didn't tell the drill when to put the tram lines down and when not to. So that's the issue we had there, which is a little bit surprising, but well, fortunately we have GPS in our tractors these days anyway, so we know where we've been, and we're kind of keeping any crop damage down to an absolute minimum at the moment, which is good. So we're just going to pull off here. And you know what, that gate shouldn't be open, so we're just going to have that shut, I think. It doesn't need to be open anymore. The old windmill up here still turning well. And the old granary there. We'll shut that. And back we go. What a day, isn't that a beauty? Onwards then, back in we go. Let's get this door shut. And that's perfect. This is a private farm tractor though, so we have to keep that gate locked at the top there, because there are a lot of people who try and sneak their way down here, and well, you don't really want people who shouldn't be snooping around the farm really, so it's always best to try and keep them out where I can. So the last of our cattle went away yesterday. So we have, everything is gone, the sheds are all but empty. A little bit of mucking out left to do I think, but not a great deal in there, and then they're gone. And tomorrow, if the weather's nice tomorrow, we will be looking into we're going to be looking to spreading some slurry out the lagoon, and that'll be that empty as well. So it's going to be a kind of a day of days tomorrow. But as you can see, based on the number of tractors that are parked around here with nothing on the back, it's kind of a period of wait at the moment. Okay, so we're going to let that fill up there. We'll switch this off for now. Shut that door, that's lovely. So yeah, at the moment that we're kind of waiting for things to dry up. The fent hasn't been used again since we finished up drilling not too long ago, so we'll need to get back on with that. And yeah, the New Hollands is waiting for the fields to dry up so we can get back onto them. So all in all, it's quite quiet at the moment. However, there's a few changes as we come around here. You will see we're going to keep hold of the tanker for now. I think I mentioned that as well. You can see that we have a brand new truck. We've gone for a Volvo, people. So this is big thanks to well, the seller in the first place who had it for a great deal, but also for all of you guys who voted. Thank you ever so much for your contribution. As you can see, I'm going to stick the poll results up in the top right corner now. You can see it was by quite a landslide. I think 49% in total at the time of recording. So yeah, we've got ourselves a 750 Volvo. Really nice truck, really nice looking truck. Very smart. We've got a rear tow hook put on there as well, just in case we ever want to use that, as well as the fifth wheel. But for me, it's in the wrong colour. When we don't need to use it quite as much, we're going to get this shipped into the into a garage where it can get sprayed, because I want it to look the same colour as my trailers. So it's going to be this green. just so we have everything uniform. So that's coming. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll get around to that eventually. But yeah, very happy with how this is, how this all panned out, really. If I jump in to the truck, as you can see here, it's a lovely, I really like this truck. It's a lovely interior. And as I fire it up here, sounds fantastic as well. Sounds absolutely wonderful. And then look at all the buttons we have to play with. Just hundreds of them. Put windows down, seats down, all different radio settings, cruise control settings, light settings, the work. So it's really fantastic. But what we're going to do, we're going to hook it up to our low loader, and then we are going to see about loading up some of this cattle equipment and get it shipped away. And there we will just take it back. That should just about do it. There we go. So what we've also done, we'll have another quick look at this in just a second, but as you can see, we've got a lot larger operating area here at the moment. That is because we did take down the old cattle fences. That was quite an easy takedown. We have kept them all because you never know what might happen. You never know when you might need them again. So as you can see here, like I mentioned, we do have all of this space in which we can use as a turn circle, a loading area. We've got proper access to all of these here, this shed now, stack yards as well, so we're in a good place when we want to load wagons up, for example. But what we're going to look into doing now, I think we might look to take away the diet feeder first. We'll try, because that's on the New Holland or on the Ford, all connected already. So we're just going to wander around here, see what trouble we can get ourselves into. But this one is a little bit tricky at times to reverse, so we're going to have to be a bit careful with this, I think. And what we may do, I wonder if it's worth just taking the New Holland as well, taking the Ford, sorry, as well, and just driving it straight on. And always bring the Ford back. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get up here. Okie dokie, well we got there eventually. It was a bit of a touch and go process for a while. But it is on, people. So what we're going to do is jump up here and disconnect the power takeoff, disconnect the hook. Lovely. And then all being well, down we come. Lovely. And this can just get shunted back into the shed for the day. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this on down to Charlie and he's going to sell it from there for us. But with that being said, we do need to go and give it to him first. He's not going to sell it from the yard here. So that's fantastic news. We're going to be able to get rid of this one. And we will take a nice slow trip on down. Hopefully we can get this this straw chopper, or the diet feeder, sorry, taken away as soon as well, because that'd be fantastic news. But this is the beginning, well, the beginning of the next chapter. There's a few other changes hopefully coming to the yard. I'm waiting to see what they are, waiting to see if they can actually come through and be materialized. But yeah. So this is the beginning of the next chapter, really. We are waiting to see if there's a few more changes I want to make, but they haven't quite materialized yet, so I need to wait for that. But it should do very shortly. So we just need to, I'm waiting to get a few calls back really and see how it all pans out. But it's going to be very exciting if it does come through, so look out for those. But for now, I think first of all I'm going to have to just move this John Deere out of the way. I'm going to park that there, aka me parked it in a terrible place. Probably put it back into the grange that it came from, I should think. Stuff, and in it goes. And we can leave that there, and we'll come back to that later on when the weather's a bit better, I think. have this left the door open? Lovely stuff. Alright then. Onwards we go. We're going to take the new toy for a spin. We'll head on down to the store and get this sold. So at this stage though, I am going to leave it here as I need to have all my concentration about me as we progress on down the road in the truck for the first time. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you are new to the family. And join us here at Simulation for the Nation. We will be back here later on in the week. So do keep an eye out for that, for all of the updates and progress. Until then though, we will see you again later down the line. So do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, but most importantly, as always, happy farming.